Do you regret that you couldn't just sit down and sort it out, or was it just too difficult?
No, it was too difficult because you can't talk about. You have to listen what I'm going to say, because that's why I'm very upset about the film Senna, because you can't talk about this story, that means our story, when we were racing all together, without understanding what happened after I retired. All the discussion we had together with Ayrton during the winter before his accident. And then if you understand that, you understand why he was like this, what was his motivation. And obviously he's a strange person. If you ask me, all the names you have said before, Mansell, Piquet, Rosberg, Damon, all these guys, they are all different, but Ayrton is special. He's very special. So you cannot, I am very, I'd say, Cartesian, so it's very, very easy to read, what I think, what I say, and Ayrton is different. So you cannot judge, you cannot sit and talk. I have invited him once in my house in Switzerland when we were in the Geneva Motor Show. He did not talk. He did not say one word. He was sleeping in a canapé after lunch, and I went to the Geneva Motor Show and I talked to the Honda guy. He was a friend of mine. I explained to him what happened. He said, "No, don't worry." He told me that he has done that. I said, "Yeah, why?" Because he did not want to talk to you, because he does not want to become a friend. He has to fight against yourself. He doesn't want to become a friend. He doesn't want to become close. It is very difficult when you have this kind of... But you understand everything. But you understand after. You always understand after in life, And it's... that's why I don't regret. He was like this. I was like this. We had a different personality, different culture, different education, different way of driving, different way of set up the car, whatever. We were all different. But that is part of our success. That's why.
So that winter before he died, when you said you had lots of conversations, do you feel, I don't know whether you're prepared to share anything that you spoke about, but do you feel that was when you started to understand Senna?
Yeah.
Was that winter?
Sure, because he started to talk.
Did you talk about 88, 89, 90?
He talked about everything to me. He was calling me, let's say, 1 or twice per week, and we had a long conversation. He wanted me to come back. When I tested the McLaren on Peugeot engine, he said, "Oh, you should come back." I was laughing on the phone. I said, "Yeah, I'm going to come back, and you're going to be one lap ahead of me, and why you want me to do that?" I was explaining to me all the things. I understood a lot on the human side, which was the most important.
I've heard people say that you became friends. Is that true?
I don't know if you can say friends, but when a guy like him changed completely his mind, when we were on the podium in Adelaide, when we were together on the first march of podium, we had pictures, and then we went to the press conference. He changed completely the way he was with me. And from this day, a few days later, he called me. He was the first one to call me. And then he kept going during the winter. But I can call that a friend, because when you start to talk about your professional life, but personal life, your worries, your problems, what he has done during the winter before his accident, and I always said, I know something that I will never share to anybody. I never talk to anybody, even person of my family, because that was a secret. So I can say, yes, in this way he is a friend, but I never met him very often after his accident. But we share a lot of things. He was not very happy about his life, even at inside his team, and he was worried about the Benetton not being correct, and about safety, that before he was not talking very much about safety. But yeah, he had a lot of things that he became a sort of not weak, but a different person. He was,
Without you?
yeah, because he said to me, I cannot be motivated by these guys. He was telling me some names. I cannot be motivated by these guys. And then he had a lot of, what was his strength before was really like a sort of weakness, but he was still quick, was still good. No problem about that, but he was completely different. Yeah.
Do you think he enjoyed Formula One, or was it the whole process for him was just too intense?
I think the whole process was too intense because he wanted to beat me. His first motivation was, I was the target. I was talking to you before about the target, in life. When you have a target, maybe the target was not the correct one, but, he was for sure maybe one of the best of the world, anyway. But when he lost his motivation, he lost his target, he lost the goal, he had to find a new goal. Being another time world champion was not enough. That's what I felt. And he had to find a goal also in his private life. And everything was confused at the time. He went from a McLaren family to a Williams environment, which is not the same, not easy, especially also for a South American guy. And everything was, almost changed his mind and his life during one winter.
Did he ever talk to you about retirement or
Retirement?
for him to retire?
No. We did not talk about that.